Ever wondered if you're overlooking crucial signs in your relationship that suggest it's time to walk away? Relationships are complex, and sometimes it's hard to see the red flags when you're emotionally invested. Imagine if you had a guide to help you recognize these signs and make informed decisions for your well-being. In this video, we delve into the wisdom of Stoicism to uncover 15 critical insights that can help you determine when it's wise to end a relationship. These timeless principles will empower you to prioritize your self-respect and emotional health, ensuring you only invest in relationships that truly enrich your life. Let's explore these insights together, starting with a common but often overlooked red flag: controlling behavior. Number 1, controlling behavior. If your partner demands you give up your hobbies or friends, it's a red flag for controlling behavior. In a healthy relationship, both partners should feel free to pursue their interests and maintain their social connections. Imagine you're passionate about playing basketball with your friends every Saturday. It's your time to unwind, stay fit, and socialize. However, your partner constantly complains about this hobby, insisting that you should spend Saturdays with them instead. They might say things like, "If you really loved me, you'd spend more time with me on weekends," or "Your friends are a bad influence on you." This kind of behavior is not just about them wanting to spend more time together. It's about control. Over time, you might find yourself isolated, having given up not only basketball, but also other hobbies and friendships that were important to you. Your world shrinks to revolve solely around them, and this can lead to resentment and a loss of personal identity. For example, consider John's story. John loved playing the guitar and often jammed with his band. His girlfriend, however, didn't like the time he spent away from her and demanded he quit the band. Reluctantly, John agreed, but he soon found himself feeling trapped and unhappy. The relationship eventually ended because John realized he had sacrificed too much of himself to appease his partner. A controlling partner's demands can erode your sense of self and well-being. It's crucial to recognize these signs early and address them, or if necessary, walk away to preserve your independence and happiness. Number 2, infidelity. Unfaithfulness is a deal breaker, and downplaying it as a one-time mistake is unacceptable. Trust is the cornerstone of any relationship. When your partner cheats, it shatters this foundation. For instance, imagine discovering that your partner has been texting and meeting up with someone else. They may brush it off, saying, "It was just a fling. It meant nothing." But infidelity, regardless of how it's framed, is a profound breach of trust and respect. Take Sarah's experience as an example. She found out that her boyfriend had cheated on her during a business trip. When confronted, he dismissed it as a one-time mistake and begged for forgiveness. Despite his apologies, Sarah couldn't shake off the betrayal. Every time he went on another trip, she was consumed by doubt and insecurity. This constant state of anxiety eroded her self-esteem and well-being. Infidelity doesn't just hurt in the moment. Its effects linger, creating a toxic environment filled with suspicion and pain. It's crucial to acknowledge that staying in a relationship after such a betrayal often leads to prolonged emotional suffering. Walking away from an unfaithful partner is essential to preserving your dignity and mental health. Number 3, lack of effort. A partner who makes little to no effort to contribute to the relationship or support you emotionally is not committed. A healthy relationship thrives on mutual effort. Both partners should actively participate in making each other feel valued and supported. Imagine you're always the one planning dates, initiating conversations and showing interest in your partner's life while they barely reciprocate. This imbalance indicates a lack of genuine commitment. Consider David and Lisa's relationship. David noticed that he was always the one cooking meals, organizing outings, and checking in on Lisa's well-being. Lisa, however, rarely did the same for him. When David brought it up, Lisa dismissed his concerns, saying she was just not good at those things. Over time, David felt unappreciated and exhausted from carrying the weight of the relationship alone. A partner who doesn't put in the effort shows a lack of respect and appreciation for you. Relationships require work from both sides, and if your partner isn't willing to meet you halfway, it's a clear sign that they're not fully invested. It's wise to reconsider your involvement in such a one-sided dynamic. Number 4, blame shifting. A partner who never takes responsibility and always blames you for issues lacks maturity and the ability to sustain a healthy relationship. Accountability is vital in any relationship. When problems arise, both partners should be willing to acknowledge their part and work towards a solution. If your partner consistently shifts the blame onto you, it shows a lack of maturity and an inability to self-reflect. Imagine you and your partner have a disagreement about finances. Instead of discussing the issue calmly, your partner immediately accuses you of poor money management, despite you both having made financial decisions together. This pattern of blame shifting can create a toxic environment where you feel constantly at fault and undervalued. Take Anna and Mark's story. Whenever an argument arose, Mark would twist the situation to make it seem like Anna's fault, even when it clearly wasn't. Over time, Anna began to doubt herself and her decisions, feeling increasingly powerless in the relationship. A partner who can't own up to their mistakes isn't ready for a mature, healthy relationship. Mutual responsibility is key to resolving conflicts and growing together. If blame shifting is a recurring issue, it may be time to step away and seek a relationship built on mutual respect and accountability. Number 5, frequent lies. Dishonesty, even about minor issues, can indicate deeper trust issues and a lack of integrity. Honesty is the bedrock of trust. When your partner lies, it erodes the trust that binds you. Even small, seemingly insignificant lies can accumulate, leading to a web of deceit that damages the relationship. Consider Emily and Jack's relationship. Jack often lied about small things like where he was or who he was with. Emily initially dismissed these lies as harmless, but over time, she began to feel increasingly suspicious and anxious. Each lie, no matter how small, chipped away at her trust in Jack. Honesty is crucial for a healthy relationship. When lies become a regular occurrence, it signals a deeper issue of integrity and respect. A partner who values you will be honest, even when it's uncomfortable. If dishonesty is a persistent problem, it's essential to reassess the relationship and consider moving on for your peace of mind. Number 6, dismissing feelings. A partner who dismisses your feelings and calls you overly sensitive is not respecting your emotions. Your emotions are valid and deserve to be acknowledged and respected. If your partner dismisses your feelings, it shows a lack of empathy and understanding. Imagine sharing your disappointment about a cancelled date, and your partner responds with, "You're being too sensitive. It's not a big deal." Take Mia's experience. Whenever she expressed her feelings about something that upset her, her boyfriend would dismiss her as overly emotional. He would often say, "You need to toughen up," instead of addressing her concerns. This dismissal made Mia feel unheard and invalidated. A partner who belittles your emotions is not valuing your perspective. It's important to be with someone who listens and empathizes with your feelings. Dismissing emotions can lead to a buildup of resentment and hurt. If your partner consistently invalidates your feelings, it's a sign to consider leaving the relationship for your emotional well-being. Number 7, talking about exes. Frequent mentions of past relationships suggest that your partner might still be hung up on their ex, making you a rebound. Constantly hearing about your partner's ex can be unsettling and indicates unresolved feelings. Imagine cooking dinner together and your partner frequently brings up how their ex used to do things differently. This comparison can make you feel inadequate and undervalued. Consider Tom's situation. His girlfriend often reminisced about her ex, even during intimate moments. She would say things like, "My ex used to take me to this restaurant," making Tom feel like he was constantly being compared. This behavior made Tom question his place in her heart. Talking about exes can signify that your partner hasn't fully moved on. A healthy relationship focuses on the present and future, not the past. If your partner frequently brings up their ex, it might be a sign that they're not ready for a new relationship. It's important to address this issue and, if necessary, walk away to protect your emotional health. Number 8, self-centeredness. If your partner is only interested in themselves and not in your achievements or goals, it's a sign they may not truly care about you. A balanced relationship involves mutual interest and support. If your partner is consistently self-centered, it can feel like your needs and aspirations are ignored. For example, imagine sharing exciting news about a promotion at work, but your partner quickly changes the topic to their own day without acknowledging your achievement. Consider Julia's experience. Whenever she tried to discuss her goals and dreams, her boyfriend would divert the conversation to his interests. He rarely asked about her day or supported her ambitions. Julia felt increasingly neglected and unimportant in the relationship. A self-centered partner fails to provide the emotional support necessary for a healthy relationship. It's essential to be with someone who celebrates your successes and stands by you during challenges. If your partner is only focused on themselves, it's a red flag that they may not truly value the relationship. Number 9, false accusations. Baseless accusations of cheating erode trust and indicate deeper issues in the relationship. Trust is fundamental in any relationship. When your partner accuses you of infidelity without evidence, it shows insecurity and a lack of trust. Imagine being constantly questioned about your whereabouts or who you're talking to, despite having done nothing wrong. Take Rachel's story. Her boyfriend frequently accused her of cheating whenever she spent time with friends or stayed late at work. These accusations were unfounded and stemmed from his own insecurities. The constant need to defend herself made Rachel feel suffocated and mistrusted. False accusations create a toxic environment where you're perpetually on the defensive. Trust should be built on mutual respect and confidence in each other. If your partner's baseless accusations persist, it's a sign of deeper issues that need to be addressed. Sometimes the healthiest choice is to walk away from such a draining situation. Number 10, always busy. If your partner is constantly too busy for you, it indicates a lack of genuine interest in the relationship. Time and attention are crucial for maintaining a strong relationship. If your partner frequently uses their busy schedule as an excuse to avoid spending time with you, it signals a lack of priority. Imagine messaging your partner about meeting up only to receive responses like, "I'm swamped at work," or "maybe next week." Consider Alex's experience. His girlfriend always claimed she was too busy with work and personal commitments to see him. While Alex made time for her, despite his own hectic schedule, she rarely reciprocated. This consistent brush-off made Alex feel unimportant and undervalued. A partner who truly cares will make time for you, no matter how busy they are. It's about finding balance and showing that the relationship matters. If your partner is perpetually unavailable, it's a red flag that their interest might not be as strong as yours. It's important to recognize this and consider whether the relationship is meeting your needs. Number 11, pointing out flaws. Constant criticism from your partner indicates they are not supportive and may hinder your personal growth. Constructive feedback is essential, but constant criticism can be damaging. Imagine your partner frequently pointing out your mistakes and flaws, making you feel inadequate. Instead of focusing on your strengths and encouraging your growth, they highlight your shortcomings, eroding your self-esteem. Consider Leo's experience. His girlfriend often criticized his appearance, career choices, and even his hobbies. Comments like, "You should dress better," or "Why are you still stuck in that dead-end job?" became common. Over time, Leo began to doubt his worth and felt discouraged from pursuing his passions. In a healthy relationship, partners should uplift and support each other. Constantly pointing out flaws shows a lack of respect and appreciation. It's important to feel valued and confident with your partner, not belittled. If you find yourself in a relationship where criticism is frequent and harsh, it may be time to evaluate its impact on your well-being and consider moving on. Number 12, lack of respect. If your partner often disrespects you in public or private, it's a clear sign that they do not value you or the relationship. Respect is fundamental in any relationship. Disrespect can manifest in various ways, such as mocking your opinions, belittling your accomplishments, or ignoring your boundaries. Imagine sharing your thoughts during a discussion only for your partner to roll their eyes and dismiss your perspective. Take Karen's story. Her boyfriend frequently made fun of her in front of their friends, joking about her intelligence and capabilities. Although he claimed it was all in good fun, Karen felt humiliated and devalued. This behavior extended to their private conversations, where he would undermine her decisions and opinions. A partner who respects you will treat you with kindness and consideration, both publicly and privately. Disrespect erodes the foundation of a relationship and can lead to long-term emotional harm. If your partner consistently disrespects you, it's crucial to address the issue and, if necessary, leave the relationship to protect your self-worth. Number 13, inconsistent behavior. If your partner's actions and words frequently contradict each other, it creates confusion and mistrust, signaling an unstable relationship. Consistency in actions and words is key to building trust. Imagine your partner promising to spend more time with you, but repeatedly canceling plans at the last minute without a valid reason. This inconsistency can make you feel unsure about their true intentions and commitment. Consider Nathan's situation. His girlfriend often made grand promises about their future together, but rarely followed through on any of them. She would talk about moving in together or planning trips, but when the time came, she always had excuses. This left Nathan feeling confused and uncertain about the stability of their relationship. Inconsistent behavior can create a sense of instability and mistrust. A reliable partner aligns their actions with their words, providing a stable foundation for the relationship. If you find yourself constantly questioning your partner's intentions due to their inconsistency, it may be a sign that the relationship is not built on solid ground. Number 14, emotional dependency. If your partner relies on you for all their emotional support, it's a sign they need professional help and the relationship is unhealthy. While supporting each other emotionally is important, relying solely on one partner for all emotional needs can be overwhelming. Imagine your partner turning to you for every emotional crisis, expecting you to fix all their problems without seeking help elsewhere. Consider Emma's experience. Her boyfriend constantly depended on her for emotional support, from handling stress at work to dealing with personal insecurities. Emma found herself drained and unable to focus on her own needs. Despite suggesting he seek therapy, he refused, placing all his emotional burdens on her. A balanced relationship involves mutual support while maintaining individual emotional resilience. If your partner's emotional dependency becomes overwhelming, it indicates they may need professional help. It's essential to recognize the limits of what you can provide and ensure your own emotional health is not compromised. Number 15, constant negativity. If your partner is consistently negative or pessimistic, it can drain your energy and affect your well-being. Positivity and optimism are crucial for a healthy relationship. Imagine your partner always focusing on the negatives, complaining about their job, criticizing others, and rarely expressing gratitude or joy. This constant negativity can be exhausting and impact your own outlook on life. Consider Josh's story. His girlfriend was perpetually negative, always finding something to complain about. Whether it was about her day, their plans, or the people around them, her pessimism overshadowed any positive moments they shared. Over time, Josh found himself feeling more anxious and less enthusiastic about their future together. Being with a partner who constantly brings a negative attitude can be draining. It's important to surround yourself with positivity and support. If your partner's negativity is affecting your mental and emotional well-being, it may be necessary to reevaluate the relationship and consider moving on to preserve your happiness. In conclusion, maintaining self-respect and seeking a supportive partner is crucial for a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Recognizing these red flags early on can save you from prolonged emotional distress and help you make informed decisions about your relationship. Remember, a relationship should enhance your life, not drain it. If these red flags appear, it's wise to consider walking away to protect your well-being and happiness.
Hey there! If you enjoyed this video, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment with the word wiser, so I know you watched till the very end. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights and updates. Thank you so much for your attention. Stay wise and awesome, and I'll see you in the next video.